Dude, what the fuck is this song? Dude, I'm changing the station.
Hollow faces in the mirror, lost souls searching for a savior. In a world gone mad and toxic waste, I rise up from the shattered place. Jagged edges cutting through the smoke. Words like knives ain't some kind of joke. Revolution starts with broken chains. I'm the storm in your hurricanes. I'm the new cult of personality. Break the system, bring your sanity. Raging fire, burn the old decree. In the chaos, you'll be following me. Mystic whispers echo through the halls. Old gods tremble, walls will fall. In the ashes lies the prophecy. Scars and power all inside of me. Rusty bridges fracture in the night. Desperate hands reaching for the light. I'm the message carved into.
Welcome to Random Nonsense. All opinions expressed on this show don't always reflect the beliefs of the people on this show. There will be some adult themes and references. We are all adults. If you are young, ask an adult for permission before watching. And remember, it's all for fun. JJ.
Hello and welcome to Random Nonsense, which means it is Thursday. We are here again, and I hope you guys liked the new intro. I was playing around with it till like 5 o'clock this morning. So basically what I did is I took what Jamie did and just cut out some of the music, pasted other things in and whatnot, because I'm not the editor that he is. So I had to like basically steal his homework and do it over.
You did very well, though.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
I tried to do it like fresh with a bunch of new photos and stuff, and I had a few clips from the behind the scenes of the movie and stuff I wanted to put in it.
Yes.
But I couldn't figure out, at least on my end, how you get like the words to come up and they move and like that, where I was getting stuck. And I'm like, you know what? It's like 4 a.m. Let's do it this way instead. So then I switched it to that, and that's what I got, because I spent like 2.5 hours trying to do that, and I lost track of time.
It looked good, man. I agree with Pam. Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. But yes, we are here to discuss random things as always. But I figured I had a few things I wanted to touch base with on before we get rolling. So as you guys know, every time I end the show, I always tell you to go out there and just be nice to people. Like it's free, it's cheap, it's easy. Like anyone can do it. So I was at work the other day, had an interaction with a customer, whatnot. Told her have a great day. She left and whatnot. She comes back a few days later, and she brings me this $10 gift card to Petco for my dog, because we were having a talk about dogs. And I told her, you didn't have to do that. Like, it's not a huge deal, whatnot. And she goes, well, I wanted to do something nice for you because you were so nice to me the other day. And with you being so nice, it really like changed my day. And I was like, I say that every fucking week. That's crazy. And it's one of those things that I say it every week and I do it every week, but it's weird that I get to see it come back at me. So I'm like, that was kind of cool. So I would like to thank her for that. That was very sweet of her and very nice. And it shows you there are still really good people out there that you do nice things for them. They do nice things back. It's a give and take system.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Yeah, that was very sweet.
But we are going to just touch base on the sad news of today, the loss of the immortal Hulk Hogan. Cheers to Mr. Hulkster. which is crazy and also sad because we just lost Ozzy, what, 2 days ago, a day ago? And then the guy who played the
Malcolm
Neil
Jamal
Huxtable,
Warner, yeah.
he just passed away. So in less than a week, there's 3 of most of us who grew up in that time frame, someone that we grew up watching either on TV, music videos, hearing their music, so forth and so on. So yeah, it's been a rough few days for everybody. So I hope everyone's well and gonna process all this okay. Because like I said, those are kind of like some big ones to be thrown at you all on the same week. That's for sure.
I think it's weird when you see that, you know, a lot of the people that you watched growing up start to die. And the older you get, you know, the more you got to get used to it. But it, you know, see, that's awesome.
Exactly.
See, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't take much
Nice
at all.
things.
But yeah, you know, the older you get, like I said, you know, the less heroes there are, and you know, the ones that you had when you were young, they die because they were, you know, like you said, they were older than we were when we were watching them and stuff. And so, but yeah, it happens to the best of us, you know, happens to everybody.
It does. It's the one debt everyone must pay.
Yeah. It's a great equalizer.
Really
you know, it doesn't make it any easier, but you know,
not at all.
That's life. That's what the people say.
So while we've been hanging out today, we were watching clips of different interviews that Ozzy's done, or just different things all across YouTube. And there's some really good movies about to come out. They're reshowing the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for its 30th anniversary. 35th, yeah, in August, like the week before my birthday. So I would like to go see that for my birthday. That would be cool. And then Jaws is celebrating its 50th year
on the 29th, which is the same
day.
Day yeah, which is the same day that the Toxic Avenger comes out. Just like, whoa, theaters are going to have a lot of our money.
And then we saw a really cool trailer for a documentary about the guy who played Ernest, Jim Varney. So I'm definitely going to check that out when that comes out, because I grew up on Ernest, like Scared Stupid, Saves Christmas, Goes to Camp, Goes to Jail, all those good
Ernest Sniffs Your Seat,
or what was Ernest Goes to
Africa. Yep. Oh yeah, you couldn't make that one again today. Couldn't remake that one again today. There was Ernest Goes to like college. There's like a whole slew of them. I have a DVD collection with like a bunch of ones that aren't like the mainstream ones on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we might have to check those out at some point.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So, movie update. The movie is coming together very nicely. I saw some of the raw footage being put together yesterday between Jimmy and Travis. So that's coming together very well. And I do have to say, the peak interest of people that I just randomly talk to about it, like who really generally want to see it, it's kind of heartwarming in a way.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people excited for this, for sure. 100%. A lot of people.
And if you thought we were going to go a week without talking about the movie, you were wrong.
Dead wrong.
I didn't even check to make sure it was coming through there, but Travis hasn't said anything. But make sure the snowball is working correctly. Okay, good.
Sweet.
Just making sure. Well, I didn't notice anyone complaining about it, and I realized I never even extended the mic.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, somebody would have said something by this point.
So I moved it now.
Yeah.
Excuse the burps.
Yes. Or don't. We don't care. I don't care.
Once again, we are winning and wearing our super comfy shirts.
Magic shirts.
Because it's my day off, and I was like, where's my super soft shirt? And then he came to grab me so we could run to the store, and he was wearing the same shirt. We did not do this on purpose. There was no text beforehand. It was just coincidental that it happened this way.
And we are, a month from our third day of filming?
What's today, the 24th?
24th, I think, 25th.
Yeah, this would be
at 24th. Yeah, so it'd be a second day of filming technically, because we didn't film anything the first day when we got there, the 21st. Sunday the 22nd was the first day we filmed.
Then Monday the 23rd, and then
so this would be the third day of shooting. Yeah. And we miss it. We wish we were back there shooting still. That's the show. Later.
It still feels like it was so long ago now. Like when I really think about it, I'm like, oh my God, that felt like fucking months ago.
Yeah.
But it was barely been a month now. Like we're like a month into the pack, or the part. If it was last month, we would have been filming at this point.
Yeah.
So it is a little crazy.
Ah, good times. I just quickly went back in my head. I'm like, oh man, great times.
Going back in time.
Yeah.
But I decided that we would talk about rock music today because obviously I didn't expect the Hulk Hogan thing to happen. So I'm going to tell you guys a cool story about my first introduction to Ozzy Osbourne. I'm assuming I knew of him beforehand, but this is like, when I think back about it, this is the one memory that sticks out. So for some reason, this has maybe to be the moment when I like realized who he actually was. Like I've probably heard his music at that point,
Yeah.
but I never like put two and two together. I was in 10th grade, 11th grade. Don't remember exactly what year it was because you know you start the year at one point, then you come back the rest of the year. So it was in somewhere in that span of that grade level, and one of my friends had the new Ozzy album out. Actually, let me pull up my music because I can tell you the name of it because I don't know names of anything.
That's true. We were talking about this before the show, and neither one of us could remember what the heck the name of the album was.
The Ozzy Osbourne album, Down to Earth, that came out in 2001.
Okay.
So I, at that point, like I said, I must have known who he was, but I never like knew who he was. So I borrow my friend's album, I bring it to the house, I rip it to the computer, I then start playing it. I probably listened to that thing for about 3-4 days straight, and after that, I knew I was going to go spend time with my grandparents, and my uncle lives with my grandparents, and he plays the guitar, and he'd always be playing rock music. So as I said, I'm assuming I've heard it before, I just didn't place it together. So I asked him what he had, and he gave me a bunch of Black Sabbath, some of the early Ozzy stuff, and I started playing that through. So in an entire weekend, I basically went through almost all of Black Sabbath, Wizard of Oz, and whatever the second one was. I can't remember that either. I'm not good with names of albums. I know the songs from them, but not the names of albums. So please don't judge me. I'm just not good with those things. But yeah, in like a short, like 3-day span, I basically absorbed all the Ozzy I could intake at the time.
Yeah.
And it was, compared to what we were in with music at the time and then stuff I heard beforehand and whatnot, it was definitely one of those things that makes you go, wait, there's more of stuff like this? And you kind of go down that rabbit hole and start finding all the other stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like Max Sabbath.
Mm.
Yeah, I, again, was not a big Ozzy guy. Wasn't a big Black Sabbath guy, you know, but can, like, you know, we've been talking about all day, you got to respect the mark that he left.
Yeah.
And not just music, but the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was, I remember the day it happened, I was at work, and I had heard it actually from Johnny Lightning first, and nobody believed it at first, so I had to Google it, and I was like, oh yeah, no, he did. And then like 10 minutes after that, Facebook was flood. That's all you saw. That's all you saw was like Ozzy stuff. So he did leave his mark on this world.
Yeah.
And you know, he touched a lot of people's lives. So, you know, whether you like the music, you don't like the music, you can't deny that shit.
So, if you guys saw it the other night, I did a very emotional show with my brother, who at the time has been going through some stuff, and it's very evident on the live that he's very emotional about the flooding that's happening around his home and all this and that. And we were kind of touching base on this a bit then, because I really wanted to talk about it today. But I told him, like, I thought it was funny because that's probably the first time I've opened up any social media app, and it was like unanimously everyone was saying RIP or posting music or talking about a concert they went to. Like, the amount of lives he touched, I don't know if he actually realized the amount of fans or people that maybe not were like fans like you weren't a fan, but you know of him, you know what he did, that he expanded across multiple genres because of that.
And generations. You think, like, you know, the Max Sabbath, you know, one that we watched from the Osbournes, that's still an older episode, and he had been doing it for 50 years at that point. 50 years at that point.
Which is insane.
You know what I mean? Which is wild.
I think it's funny that he did his last concert ever 2 weeks ago, and then he's like, all right. And that's like I told you while we were watching a clip from it, that what if that was all he had left for his life? Like, he gave everything he had to that performance, and it just drained him. And he's like, nope, it's time. I'm done.
Could be. I mean, it's when your number's up, man. That's how it is. You just, you gotta go. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a rough watch.
Yep. And I mentioned it while we did the live and stuff. That wasn't my idea. I wasn't trying to exploit him in any way. He asked if he could vent about what's going on. I was like, I have a platform. You want to do it there? And he said yes. So it was kind of his idea to do it. That's why there was no like intro or anything like that. I didn't want it to feel like our normal fun times we have.
Yeah.
That he really had a message to try to get across to people, so that way they understood what it's like going through a flood, having to live through that, watching, like he kept saying, somebody's house that was across the street that they used to cook together. They would watch his kids when they were out and whatnot. Like somebody that becomes kind of a friend / family member in a way that you've known for 6 years, and then now
gone.
Yeah, now
blink of an eye. Yeah.
And then the fact, and I think, and I know my brother well enough that even with all that, I think he would have been fine. It's the fact that they found a kid washed up through the flood.
Yeah.
That's what broke my brother.
Yeah.
I think that's what got him the most.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine. And in my head, while him and I are doing this interview and stuff, we're talking, I don't know if there's a flood coming near him and whatnot. And in my head, I'm like, please do not let this be the last time I see my brother. Like, do not let us be doing a live and then all of a sudden his house gets flipped upside fucking down. Like that, I was like, no. So I had my hand on the mouse over his thing just in case anything happened, because I wasn't going to make anyone else have to watch that.
Yeah.
If I had to watch it, that was one thing, but I was definitely not going to make sure anybody else had to see that. So he did scare the shit out of me that night. I stayed up till 3 a.m. to make sure he was all right. And then I went to work the next day and I didn't hear from him all day. So then I start to panic. I text his wife. I don't hear from her. So I start to panic more. He finally answers me probably 4 hours after I texted him. I guess his phone died and whatnot. I was like, I'm just happy you're okay. Because at this point, I'm thinking worst case, like I'm going to have to call down there, like call the fire department or whatnot and see if anything happened, God forbid. But no, it didn't happen. Everything.
Gabby was wondering if you had. Hi, Gabby, by the way.
Right now, I think they're good for the moment. Like I haven't heard, he hasn't said anything to me in the last few days. Like I said, the flooding never went by his house the other night when he was on. Thank God. He seems to be doing a bit more like himself, I guess is the best term I can explain that in, because like he was there on the live, so she saw how rough shape he was in, and I feel bad for the kid because it's like he kept complaining about how he promised his wife that this house would be, it'd keep them safe and whatnot. And I keep trying to tell him, like, even through the show, like, you can't, like, you can make that promise, but it's not one of those you can actually keep. Like, don't beat yourself up over it. Like, you can't control like that kind of shit.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Like having a tornado rip through your house, you can't control that. Like, it's gonna, if it happens,
it happens, man. Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's one of those things that he takes a lot of weight on his shoulders, more so than he needs to. Like sometimes I think he forgets he's not that bad of a person and he's a good dad, and he just beats himself up more than probably anyone I know. Yeah. I mean, I beat myself up all the time, but even I get that nice comfortable level where I'm like, you know what? I'm not so bad. I got this. What up, Jimmy?
Hey, what's up, Jimbo? I just don't like Creed.
Oh God. There goes the comments now.
With arms wide open.
I thought that was with cheeks wide open.
Oh yeah, that was after getting pegged. I forgot about that. Yeah,
at the Creed concert.
I didn't get pegged. Somebody got pegged at the Creed concert. It wasn't me.
I call shenanigans.
Next topic.
Excuse me,
Jimmy. This poor guy has been. No. Next question. Jimmy's been burning the midnight oil lately. Hopefully he's been getting some rest, buddy.
That's still scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, not great, man. I'll tell you, man, Mother Nature has no problem, letting humanity know that she's still in charge.
And
when need be.
I mean, I think with one of the more scarier disasters is water, because it's so strong, it's so powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And depending on where it's coming from, it basically scoops up everything. It takes it with it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, even if God forbid you are in it, you could be hit with fucking trees, sticks, glass, cars, wood, like whatever it's scooping up on its way through. And it's one of those things that it can just level and just keep going like it didn't even give a fuck.
Nope, it's like my ex-girlfriend. Oh God.
No worries, Trav.
I'm worried, Trav. I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
I'm glad you made it, buddy.
Don't be worried. Trav is good.
Yeah, tornadoes too. Yeah, but you can't drown in a tornado.
This is true.
That's got to be like one of the worst ways to go.
Gabby says Trav is too good for us now.
Wow, I didn't say that, Travis.
We would never say that out loud.
Gabby, I'll never be in an 18 Hertz movie again. Nagel did. I'm only teasing. Is your ex the one from the Creed concert? Yes.
That's what we
don't do it. Don't do it, Travis. Don't you dare.
I mean, you really can't because she's kind of in the first things you sent us, which I still keep forgetting to mention that. I did read that, by the way, and I'm kind of really intrigued to see where this one's going to go already. And you're only, what?
What?
The first draft of just the beginning part.
Oh, yeah.
I keep forgetting to mention it in the chat because I'm always at fucking work when everybody's doing everything else because I work the afternoon shift, which sucks. So I keep forgetting to mention it. But no, like, I'm quite intrigued to see where this goes right now because I'm like, this seems very interesting.
Yeah, I liked it. There's well, I don't want to go into anything, but I like where it's going though.
Yeah, like we don't want to talk about
Hefty approves.
Hefty approved?
Yes, because that's what Travis is waiting for, my approval, I'm sure.
I mean, we approved the last one. Look how good that turned out.
That's true.
See?
That's very true.
More hands make less work.
Wow, where have I heard that before? And a dull axe never cuts wood. Get rest, Jimmy.
Jimmy's been editing up a storm, poor guy.
Or Travis dipped his balls into the editing stuff too.
The gnome that lives in the garden.
Did you just say gnome?
I did say gnome. It's gnome. 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 Because gnome is spelled Nome. So with the G makes it gnome. Like my gnome here. Is there something wrong with the way I say gnome?
No, you're good.
You're my favorite gnome.
Thanks, buddy.
Yes, please do keep writing. We want more.
Yes, I would. I was going to ask if he's been writing more because I would love to read more.
So you said you weren't a fan of Ozzy. Did you at least like Black Sabbath at all?
A couple songs, maybe.
That's fair.
Maybe. I mean, some that.
I know it is, Mom. That's the joke. I know it's silent, but I like saying gnome.
Thank you, Jimmy. Yes, these are our magic shirts. Yes.
And we did not, as I said, when
this wasn't planned.
Yeah. He happened to come scoop me up so we could run to the store, and I was already wearing mine, and he was already in his, so they just happened to fall into place that way.
Yes,
but they're so soft.
Watch The Anointed.
Who said that?
I don't know me. There was, but yeah, it was never a huge Black Sabbath fan. Again, was not a big Ozzy guy. But again, I respect what he did for the music industry. So even though I'm like, it's like Hogan, like he was kind of a piece of shit at the end. But you gotta admit, I loved him when I was a kid.
One of my friends, when we were talking about it, because he's a huge wrestling fan and he's a huge Hulk Hogan fan, we were just talking about it, and he made up a good point. Hulk Hogan was amazing. Terry Bollea, not a good person. So if you can separate the two and be like, yeah, Hulk was awesome, but the actual person that played Hulk Hogan wasn't that awesome.
Yeah, that's why they say never meet your heroes.
I always wanted to.
Fair enough.
I always wanted to meet him at least once in my life. I thought that would be cool. Like, I was never... And weirdly, I'm in that age bracket. I was never a huge Hulk Hogan fan. I was more of a Macho Man Randy Savage guy myself. Like the beard, the hair, and the, ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
And the amount of coke he must have done before every promo was insane.
Oh, it was wild. Everybody was doing coke back in those days, man. It was the 80s.
Off their steroid-packed muscles.
Hell yeah. That's how I would do it. Or a hooker's butthole. It was kind of before my music time. Been to many an Ozfest and never stayed long enough to see him. I know Ozzy from reality TV. That's a good one to take him, I guess. If we could start doing that with all celebs, that would be awesome.
I mean, in the same breath, it also goes back to the Chris Benoit thing. You can look at Chris Benoit as a pro wrestler, and he was amazing. But then Chris Benoit, the human being, he was a horrible human being. So, I mean, where's the line in that?
Hey guys, Jeffrey Epstein was an incredible businessman, so he had a couple of flaws, but whatever.
Shh, Epstein's not real. It's a witch hunt. Stop.
I'm a turtle now. Not to compare Epstein with Hulk Hogan or Ozzy, that's kind of fucked up. Which is one of those things we were kind of talking about outside. Stop it. Don't you shame finger me.
Shunned. Unshunned.
Ooh, thank God. As we were talking about outside, it's like, he's like, Terry was probably not the greatest person, but he never fucking raped any kids, so that's probably pretty good, right? That's, he was never fucking,
It's sad that's the standard of measurement.
Well,
like, that's sad. That's where we're at in this part of the world where we're like, at least this didn't happen, or at least that didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, you can still be a piece of shit, but it's not, a humongous piece of shit. I mean, I guess you can still be a humongous piece of shit and still not. You know what?
This is a debate for much smarter
people. Moving on. So we're filming this at Travis's house?
Yes, we're filming the next one at Travis's.
Oh, his poor bathroom.
In Texas. Because everything's bigger in Texas.
Really?
That's what they say.
Is that true, Travis? Oh, now he's quiet. There we go.
He might be working.
Yeah, that's true.
We come on at the time when it's his last hour at work.
That's true.
He could be busy.
No, Bubba.
But he still may pop in. You know how he does his thing.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, there it is. I have 4 full baths. We are good. Ooh, I'm going to put that to the test.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good deal.
Amber's going to kill you.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fair. I'll just do my fucking Bubbles impression. I'm sorry, Amber, and fuck me to blow up all 4 bathrooms. Boom, I'm good.
Fair enough.
But Ozzy definitely, and going back to Ozzy just real quick, he definitely influenced a lot of people.
Yes.
A lot of different artists.
Yeah, you can definitely feel the touch of Ozzy in a lot of the music in today's world. Hey, mind your business. Daniel must be home.
And if you go out and you look at like how many covers there are, with Black Sabbath covers, or Ozzy covers, or Ozzy tribute bands, or Black Sabbath tribute bands, or like we were talking about like Max Sabbath, where it's like a kind of a parody of a Black Sabbath band. Dude made his mark. He definitely let everybody know he was there and did stuff. So
And for I think one of my favorite things about Ozzy, like there's a lot of his stuff that goes hard, but when he wanted to go soft, the dude could go soft.
Yeah.
He had the chops. Like, Mom, I'm coming home. Even before he passed, has always been one of my favorite songs.
Me too. Yeah,
and it always hits right in the field every time you hear it.
Yeah, because that came out at the time of my life where I kind of needed that song and that kind of fit where I was at the time.
No, I get that.
I guess if I had to have a favorite Ozzy song, that would be it. And plus, dude, fucking Zakk Wylde was amazing as a guitarist.
Still is.
Yeah. But like when he was teamed up with Ozzy, I want to say, that was an amazing team up.
You know a fun fact you know about Ozzy?
He was not actually married to Harriet.
Funny. No,
anybody get that joke under the age of 70?
Probably not.
Okay.
That all of the guitarists who ever played for Ozzy were handpicked by Sharon.
That makes sense. I was invited by the drummer of Coal Chamber to join his girlfriend's band back in 1999, It was like a weird way it happened. But like I guess like Mike, the drummer for Cold Chamber at the time, was looking for a guitar player for his girlfriend's band. Went to, and this was at Crossgates Mall, where one of my roommates was the manager of Hot Topic, and I worked at like the Avant Pan that was across from the Pizzeria Uno at the time. And dude showed up because he had asked my roommate if she knew anybody who played guitar. And she was like, well, my roommate Adam does, and he works over here.
Yeah.
I was like on break at the time when he came by asking for me. But I remember my boss, Roger, was like, he comes up to me, he's like, hey, he's like, some guy was looking for you. He was like, he was from some band, like Cole something or other. I was like, Cold Chamber? He's like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, what? So, you know, a little time passes by and Mike shows up again. He's like on the phone, and he comes up and he wants to meet me. And he was like, yeah, I'll buy you, you know, you want to get dinner after your shift at Pizzeria Uno's, because it was literally just across the hallway there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I called my roommate, and my roommate and I went to Pizzeria Uno after my shift, and he and his girlfriend were there. We talked about it a bunch, and he ended up driving me back and my roommate back to our house in Albany at the time, and coming down to our basement and hearing me play guitar. And he was like, yeah, he's like, well, just send us this demo. He gave me the address for the thing, and he was like, you know, he's like, you'd have to come out and meet Sharon, because Sharon picks everybody. And I was like, oh, no way. I was like, that's fucking wild. Never did it. Never sent anything or anything like that. Because when I called my mom to tell her about it, she was like, you need to get a real job. And that kind of, I was like, oh, so you're not even going to kind of like even go with some of that. Hey, son, go ahead and try it.
That's so sad.
But I mean, I look at it like this, man. If I had gone on tour with Ozfest, like I was heavy into drugs at the time, that might have not worked out well for me. So maybe that was the best thing I never did. But that was my cool, almost interaction with Ozzy and or Sharon.
We've been friends this long, and I've never heard you play the guitar once.
That's true.
That is sad.
That is sad. That's sad and true.
Oh, Chantel.
Oh, hi, babe. Hello, humans. Hello, baby. I love you. Beep, bop, boop.
I didn't know you were a sex robot.
Well, yeah. Well, just for Chantel, you know. Come on now.
Fair enough. Yeah, like, and it's funny when you think about it, because, like, yeah, he was known more for his rock music and everything like that, but he dabbled in a bunch of other stuff too. Yeah. Like, he would feature on other people's, or have like a pop star or rapper feature.
I did play Kevin's guitar. Yeah, you're right. I did play Kevin's guitar. Thank you. I forgot about that.
I was not there for that.
Oh, really? Oh,
I might have been off doing something else.
Oh, maybe. My bad. Oh, that stinks.
I did not see that.
Beep, bop, boop, flat. That's my sex robot thing. Was it good?
I assumed.
Okay. Yeah, no, he did a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah. And then a bunch of his stuff was sampled in other music for other purposes and whatnot. Like, I remember, speaking, you brought up Cold Chamber, but the Shock the Monkey song he was in.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Well, that's a deep cut. Jeez.
And then they sampled Crazy Train for that one rap song from with it's Trick Daddy.
I don't think I know that one. Maybe I do.
Came out.
It's not ringing a bell at the moment.
I mean, you're not really big into rap music either.
That's true.
I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Oh, well,
We've not been here for like 10 minutes.
Ooh, she has.
Don't.
I'm gonna go give her a hug. I will be back.
Well, you're allowed to. I'm the host. I have to stay here. But yes, Danielle is home from work. But yeah, like, how about you guys? Do you guys have a favorite Ozzy song or favorite moment from the show? Groovy, being that you said you grew up more of them being on TV than anything else. So, anybody got anything? Because I've got about 2 or 3 that really stand out to me. One, I posted on my Facebook the other day. It's I Don't Want to Stop. When I was working, well, when I lived out west, I was working at a Walmart, and my coworker and friend, his name's Troy Perrell, I played the song for him, and I'm like, I don't know what it is about the song, but it really like hooked on to me, and I really like loved it. I played the shit out of it, and he heard it, and he looks at me and goes, dude, because that's you. He's like, you're always over the top. You never want to stop doing anything you're doing. He goes, this is kind of like your jam, and I never really got it. I did post about it on Facebook saying that it's finally clicking in my brain to the point I am in my life now. I'm like, I was just trying to lead myself into that point, but it works. So, and then obviously Crazy Train is one of my favorites, and No More Tears, probably my top 3 favorite Ozzy songs. There's a bunch more that I do enjoy, but those are the ones like I will normally play. Like if I'm just jamming to music, trying to do toy photos behind me or whatnot, they will come into the rotation somewhere. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I don't know why I'm so gassy tonight, guys. I apologize.
Hulk Hogan died.
I know Hulk Hogan died. We just talked about it on the show.
Oh, did you?
Yes. Well, being you're here.
No.
Oh, I was going to ask you your opinion on Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
You being that you're more or less a casual wrestling fan. You only got into it once the Shield came out. So you've only been a fan for about maybe 10 years?
I mean, I think, like, even if you didn't watch wrestling, you liked Hulk Hogan because, like, I don't know, like, you think of wrestling, who's, like, the top stars that you think of?
Hogan.
So, but hey, go buy his beer. We got his beer in stores. We distribute his Hulk Hogan Real American beer.
You do?
So if you want to try his favorite beer, you can go buy it. It's in every store.
It is. I'm assuming the sales on that are probably going to spike
Oh,
up
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm assuming any of his merch is going to spike up. Shirts, hats, toys, all of it's going to go through the roof because people are going to want a piece of it now.
That's one of the first things I said in my team chat. Make sure you're stocking the Hulk Hogan beer. That sounds terrible.
Well, I've got 3-4 different Hulk Hogans in here. I got 2 on the shelf. I got red and yellow and NWO, and then on the one behind me, the one that you guys can't see directly, there's 80s Hogan with the little trunks, and then I have another red and yellow Hogan down there too.
You suck.
What did I do?
Where did I ask you to remind me to get?
Apparently, I don't remember either because I didn't remind you to get it.
New doggy bowl.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I forgot to.
And I was in Target today.
Well, look, you can use this nice Petco card we got from that nice lady.
Oh.
And you can use it to buy him a doggy bowl.
Oh, I could do that. The one I had for him was so cute, though. It was a ceramic bowl.
She broke it by playing ball with him.
Listen, I didn't break it. The frame that fell on it broke it, okay?
I do not have a Wolfpack one yet. So this wrestling collection is my more recent one. My original wrestling collection, yes, I did have an NWO Wolfpack Hogan in that one. He had the red hat or the red on the fucking headband and stuff and the red shirt. So I did have one of those, but that's long gone to history, and I think one of my friend's kids might still have it, maybe.
And if you want to know what his beer tastes like, it almost tastes like a Busch Light.
Yeah,
like a light
I've
beer.
tried it. It's not horrible.
So if you like light beer, you'll like Hulk Hogan's beer.
Yeah, like I said, it's not horrible. No worries.
See, Hefty, I win. Hefty wants it to be fall. He wants it to be spooky season. I win.
Don't listen to him.
Wait, we don't need your side comment, Hefty. It's just I'm right, and I win.
So for some context for this, the other night, somebody was talking about how she was going to decorate for Halloween early. And I said, can you not? Can you wait till after my birthday?
You did not say that.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. And then next thing I know, we're having a full-blown fight because I didn't ask for it, even though I said, could you wait until after my birthday? But I was told I was telling her what to do, and nobody tells her what to do.
So, the real story is we were talking about how I'm excited that it's for fall because I don't like summer. I don't like being hot. Like,
you guys want to see something cool? Watch this.
So how it started was I said I can't wait to decorate for Halloween. He goes, "You're not decorating early."
Yep.
You're not.
Yep.
You are not allowed. Bitch, what?
Yep.
So that's where the fight came from.
Because somebody hears what she wants to hear.
No, that's what you said.
I know. I'm not done denying I said it.
So then why did you not say it when you were first describing to them?
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did too. I told you couldn't do it.
That's not what you. Is that what he just said when he explained his side?
Yes, that's exactly what I just said.
I wish it was fall year round. Me too.
Okay, now let me say my piece. Before I get to a lot of shows.
I miss Hefty.
You don't get in trouble with me.
I want it to be Halloween because I love Halloween, but the fucking movie comes out on Halloween too. So let's fucking go.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Not me.
I just don't want the weather.
I was just gonna sit on your lap right inside.
The weather that follows it.
Season. Oh yeah, everything after that sucks.
Yeah, but then when we get to fall, then you know it's coming right down the pipe behind
I don't
it.
think about that.
Yeah.
I just think about fall.
That's when all the good foods come out and all the good smells. I'll give you that.
Oh,
and
Halloween.
We already have.
There we go. I told you.
We already got Shipyard pumpkin ale in our warehouse. We're getting ready to start distributing that. Market 32s and Walmart's already got Halloween candy out.
So does my job.
Hell yeah.
I'm so excited.
We must not be very entertaining tonight. We went from 7 views down to 3 in
I know.
5 minutes.
That's okay. It's
That's probably because I was on there.
No, it's my fault.
They missed Hefty.
I know.
He brings all the views because now that he's back, they're coming back.
It's because you can see my titties through the
Hefty's the real star of the show. I just happen to pretend I know what I'm doing.
That is not the truth. I know. That's a cool thing. We told the story about that earlier. That's super cool.
Well, I asked him last night because the dog, his bowl broke. So I asked Josh,
He smokes weed?
Huh?
Oh, it's food bowl. Gotcha.
It broke last night. So I asked Josh, like, hey, when I'm out and about today, can you just shoot me a text to remind me to grab a doggy bowl?
I forgot.
And he forgot, and I forgot, and I was at a Target today.
I blame me. I'm sorry, Danielle. I'm sorry.
You should have reminded her. Man.
Everybody in the chat, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I should have made sure Eric Jackson got a new food bowl. My bad.
Joe will get you a new food bowl tomorrow.
It's a food bowl. It's food bowl. That's from the Devils. Food bowl.
So if you notice that he's eating out of just like a...
Oh, he's people. He's actually people.
Yep.
Eating out of a soup bowl.
Okay, sure. That's how I do it.
Well, I was playing ball with him, and the little frame that I had here that you can see is clearly not here anymore.
Yeah.
I threw the ball. My aim is not that great. I threw the ball. It hit the sign. The sign went flying, and it hit the bowl. I heard it hit the bowl, and I was like, "Oh, it's fine. It's a small size." And then I get up, and the bowl is all cracked and broken, and I'm like, "What?"
Somebody was a dumb and ran into it. It could be any little doggy line here right at my.
Oh no, it was my fault. I hit the frame with the ball.
No, it's Jackson's fault. Let's not gloss over that.
So that Wednesday meal doesn't come out till August 4th, and that was the main reason I went there today.
Again, my fault. I'm taking all the blame today, guys.
This is what I live with on a daily basis.
Me?
No.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I was just explaining to it why Hefty keeps saying it's all his fault. This is my everyday life. I'm like, I know, honey, it's my fault. I ruined everything.
But then I tell you you're being dramatic, and I'm not. Half the stuff I'm talking about has nothing to do with you.
I know. I just do it because it's fun.
Clean my dishes here while mom and dad are fighting.
No, you stay here.
Okay, well, I'm going to at least get high while doing so.
Fair enough. So I asked the chat while you were gone if they had any favorite Aussie songs or anything like that.
Okay.
Nobody responded. Nobody loved me today.
I'm
feeling needy. What the hell?
That's my cue to leave.
Chat. What's your favorite freaking Aussie song, guys? Will you answer me? If not, JJ, let's see.
I'm decorating for Halloween this weekend just because JJ said I can.
Sweet DJ. Jimmy says he's decorating for Halloween this weekend just because JJ says he couldn't.
Yes, Jimmy.
Don't give her any fuel. She'd start tomorrow if I let her.
If you let me?
Yeah.
This is again where the fight came from.
Yeah, if I let her.
I'm sorry, I have to hear in the middle.
No,
me
and Jackson. Me and Jackson aren't loved. Come on, Jackson. Mom and Dad.
I love you though.
Let's go clean our room or something. Maybe they won't get a divorce.
Jimmy says no more tears.
It's like my real mom and dad. Yeah, No More Tears was a good one.
And will not be accepted. Will not be accepted.
Yeah, but R.I.P. Ozzy, R.I.P. And I think we haven't really touched enough about Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah.
I grew up watching The Cosby Show. Didn't know how rapey he was until later, but like everybody, I always liked Theo because he was kind of close to my age. He was about 8 years older than myself. But I always enjoyed him, and that was a shame he drowned while on a family vacation. Like that's that's what I said. I was like, what a fucking bummer of a way to go.
So I have a question.
Answer.
So who do you think's next? Death happens in threes.
It already happened in threes.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Ozzy.
Oh, I didn't know about. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's the three. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be me. Pretty sure they'd be like, I don't know. We have a lot of like we've had a lot of celebrities. Let's go with some schmuck. Yeah, he's got to go. Pull him out.
Yeah, because I know Hulk Hogan died from cardiac arrest.
Yeah, yep. And Ozzy died of Ozzy, and then Malcolm Jamal Warner drowned,
unfortunately.
Was that recent?
Yeah, it was Monday
or Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that I don't know who that is.
Theo Huxtable on the Cosby Show.
Nope.
He was like the oldest son on the Cosby
played in a
Show.
couple episodes of SVU. He did a bunch of like other parts and like other TV shows.
Okay.
That's why we're starting our own studio to stay out of the celebrity craziness. Yes.
I agree with that.
Yes. 18 hertz? Let's fucking go.
Did you just fuck 18 hertz?
Maybe.
Jeez.
Well.
Who's making their own studio?
Oh!
We are.
Yeah.
I was like, is she going for my phone? I was like, yeah, it's just...
Nope, she left hers on the table when she was in here.
No, I'm going for mine.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, I remember growing up with him doing the Cosby Show. My grandfather loved the Cosby Show, so we watched it so much when I was a little kid. And I always thought he was the most fun character because, like, he kind of got shit on a lot, but he didn't, like, I don't know. I always just enjoyed his character on the Cosby Show. I always felt like I could relate to being my brother and having to deal with all the other stuff. And
a lot of just pressure put on you. Yeah, absolutely. And Kira, the freaking cartwheel queen, hell yeah.
She is the cartwheel queen.
Good kid. Her and Sora. Kira
and Sora, poor Sora was all tore up about Hogan.
Sora's super bummed. But it's all right. Everybody grieves. I remember, when the first, celebrity that I was, really felt attached to died, man, I was devastated, man. It was tough. Yeah. I think I was more bummed about that than I was like my first family member death.
Well, I get
to be honest with you, you know what I mean?
Well, because we attach them in a way, like we look at them as larger than life, like anything, and a lot of like being that we're on the topic of music, especially when it comes to music, that you'll attach a moment in time to a song, and that artist or band or whatnot becomes a part of that moment. So like when you go back through and you're like, oh my God, like that got me through this time, or that got me through that time,
or this spoke to me in this way. Like more than like, because you don't open up to family, or maybe a lot of people do, but like I certainly don't know, and that's a flaw of mine characteristically, is I don't open up to family members. And sometimes often a lot of and and I think a lot of music got me through, like I said, kind of like was more cathartic than any kind of advice I could have ever gotten from anybody. So I think once you get that, it's a lot tougher. I don't know. Death is never easy to deal with. Whether it's somebody or somebody you feel like but I absolutely understand. I get it. I get it.
Well, and I think it comes down to death is one of those things that we understand, but we really don't understand because it's that fear of we don't actually know what happens afterwards.
That's the unknown, yeah.
And I think that's where most of like people get upset by and whatnot, because they're like, what happens after this? Like, where do I go? Is this it? Is it just eyes closed and you done?
I don't think so.
I would sincerely.
I like to think that the afterlife is Travis yelling at everybody to get their fucking jobs done during the movie.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay.
All right, we're full line out to Jimmy's.
Oh, shut up. Oh, my God. You having meatloaf tonight? Marcy, me and JJ are coming for dinner. Please.
I mean, if we could get a straight shot flight there, it would only be like, what, 4 hours? Because when we left LaGuardia to go there, it was only like
3 hours.
Yeah. So if we get a straight flight, it'd only be 3 hours. So we could totally be there.
I will absolutely call into work tomorrow to fly to Arkansas and eat fucking meat.
Tomorrow's Friday. You got nowhere to be tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the one who's working tomorrow.
Well, I mean, if it's the weekend, we might as well just stay the whole weekend.
This is true.
Maybe get some fucking chocolate gravy again, or some chocolate fountain again, or some shit, or fucking, make some chili dogs.
This is true.
I don't know. I'm very food motivated.
We are.
Yeah.
I get to try one of Johnny Lightning's fat ass burritos this weekend, so I'm excited.
Do you want me to tell him to pack it good for you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Buyer beware, but I got you.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. I have a full DeBella sub still in the fridge. That was my dinner yesterday, but instead I ate the rest of the leftover pizza because I just didn't want it to go to waste. So I ate that. So now I have a full sub in there to eat. So I think that will probably be what I eat tonight.
I think I'm going to make pulled chicken, bean, and Mexican rice and cheese burritos.
That sounds good.
That's all I got left.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. It's going to be.
Should make some good chicken burritos one of these days.
I line it up with the Sharp American, right?
Ooh, okay.
Then I put the fucking the rice and the fucking beans, which are mixed together, right? Then I throw the fucking pulled chicken on top of that shit, and I throw chipotle mayonnaise on that. A little bit of fucking shredded, like the 3 cheese blend Mexican shit. Wrap that shit, throw it in the microwave, boom.
No jalapenos or anything? No
needed.
Ooh.
No needed. Wish I had sour cream. Sour cream would go good in it, but that's why you do the chipotle mayonnaise, so you have a little bit of zip zazz to it and a little bit of squambly.
Is that weird? That's the only time I like sour cream if it's in a burrito.
Yep.
Like any other time, I'm like,
yep.
Yep, but if it's in anything like that, I'm like, yep, I'll eat that.
Yep. I'm like, give me more, please. Oh, yeah, I know. Thank you, Pam. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, actually.
I was talking to one of my coworkers yesterday because she was just telling me that she just came back from a trip to Mexico. She was talking about the food. And I told her I lived in New Mexico, and that is one of the things I miss the most is the fucking food. I'm like, I just want a good Mexican restaurant that makes good, real Mexican
You ever tried
food.
Pancho's? Pancho's is pretty fucking good.
I hear it's decent. I've just never been over there.
It's right there.
I know. Well, I have to work tomorrow night, so maybe I'll sneak over there and get food while I'm at work tomorrow.
Might have to, bro.
Yes, and I'm only working on a Friday because Tom and Amy are on vacation. So I told my boss the next couple Fridays if he needs me, I would cover. So yeah, I'll probably be at work the next couple Fridays till they come back.
Yeah, which is why you and I hung out pretty much all day today, which was awesome.
After I woke up at 10 o'clock in this morning after going to bed at 5 a.m. because I spent hours trying to edit that and then realized I couldn't do it and it just stole Jimmy's homework. Oh, Jimmy, did you see the new intro, by the way?
Hell yeah, Jimmy.
I like that.
I do too.
He's a wise man.
He is.
He's like
wise
a Jedi.
Beyond his years.
He's like a Jedi.
Oh, he is like a Jedi. It's Jimmy, Jedi. They both start with a J.
Maybe.
Both have an I in it. The Italian food, that's fair.
Well,
I did not. Okay.
If you guys will indulge me for 2 minutes, hold on. I will show Jimmy the new intro. So
and if you won't, tough fucking shit, you're.
Dude, what the fuck is this song? Dude, I'm changing the station.
Everything's all right. Hollow faces in the mirror, lost souls searching for a savior. In a world gone mad and toxic waste, I rise up from the shattered place. Jagged edges cutting through the smoke. Words like knives ain't some kind of joke. Revolution starts with broken chains. I'm the storm in your hurricanes. I'm the new of personality. Break the system, bring your sanity. Raging fire, burn the old decree. In the chaos, you'll be following me. Mystic whispers echo through the halls. Old gods tremble, walls will fall. In the ashes lies the prophecy. Scars and power all inside of me. Rusty bridges fracture in the night. Desperate hands reaching for the light. I'm the message carved into.
Welcome to Random Nonsense. All opinions expressed on this show don't always reflect the beliefs of the people on this show. There will be some adult themes and references. We are all adults. If you are young, ask an adult for permission before watching. And remember, it's all for fun. JJ.
So yes, so that's the new intro, Jimmy. I stole basically your homework and just put stuff over it, whatnot. Gabby, I'm glad you're here. I'm not done with it yet. I want to tinker with it a bit more, but I didn't know if you'd be okay if I put you in there with the group shots and stuff like that with everybody from the movie, because I do want to add more shots from the movie into it and whatnot like that. But since you're here, if you're cool with it, I can work on that later. But Jimmy, you and I really need to sit down one of these nights when you're like free and you can like walk me through how to do all the different things you do with like the wording and the transition and stuff. Because the only editing I've ever done is stop motion. That's basically taking a picture this long and making it this long. So it makes it look fluid and motionless. Not motionless, but you know what I mean. So that's the only real editing I've ever done. I've never done any other ones.
He says he can walk through some stuff.
Yay, you're the best, Jimmy. Because I would really like to get into that a little bit more. Like, I had a lot of fun working on that last night.
Editing is fun. You get to be really creative with that. I mean, that's kind of like, and Jimmy can back me up on this. And I mean, I know you can't because you've edited a little bit, but it's like that's when you take like basically the paints, like with the movie, for example. That's when you take the paints, ergo the scenes and stuff, and you get to like blend it all onto the canvas and make
which makes
the
sense.
Final thing. You know.
I am not using Filmora. I use Mojave. That's what I use for mine. I gotta bring that back up. But I've been thinking about downloading Filmora because I've been watching what you and Travis have been doing with the movie. So I'm like, ooh, I might need to add that to my computer soon and see maybe if it's just the program I'm using just doesn't have the same like options and features.
Probably because you're not using a paid version, right?
I paid $25 a month for it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What's Filmora? Is that
it's the one that Jimmy uses?
No. I meant like price wise.
I have no idea.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
No idea.
Fair enough.
Well, when I typed in editing tools, because I downloaded that last year when I was first thing about the first few intros I made were off of that.
Yeah. Before
Jimmy kind of became our editor for cool shit. That was what I used to use for it. That's why some of it was there.
Switch to Filmora. Yeah. Because so that's like my editing software. Mm-hmm. I paid like I think it was like $120 for it, like when I first got it, and that was it.
Oh, that's not bad.
I didn't have to pay anymore. You know what I mean? Now there's like an upgraded version where I have to like pay $100 more for it, but I'm like, I'm fine for right now.
I will download it after we're done. This being I'm on the Chromis right now. I can switch over once we're done and download it.
So you will be using Filmora.
I will be. Because I do want to get back into stop motion. I don't know if you can see it back there, but I have a little set built. I've been doing the comic book. I've been writing down page by page. Not last night, but a couple nights ago, I have the first 3 pages done of the comic book. I've only posted the first page so far. I got to post the second one. I'll probably do that tonight.
That was really cool, by the way. That was really cool seeing that. I was like,
And then in the process of doing that, it kind of got me back into stop motion. So I have Cammy and Black Widow set up there. I've got about 2.5 seconds worth of it done, and that took me 2 hours to film that. So yeah, I still have a lot of work to do because I haven't done stop motion in a while. So it's like kind of getting back on the bike and trying to retrain myself how to do it. but I forgot how much fun I have doing that. But I need to get some more stands to make my life easier, so I'm not like balancing my finger out of the shot to keep their balance on one foot or whatnot. So I do need to get a couple more stands so I have a little bit more range and movement. Weirdly enough, I do have a couple of stands in my cart right now on Amazon. They're wall mount stands, so they hook to the wall, and you can make it look like they're flying or whatnot.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna get a few of those because I've got my other falcons up there. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but up there I've got my the vulture and my original falcon flying. So, but I have a lot of other figures that fly that I like to hook those wall mounts around the room and let them fly around the room. I think that'd be cool. Ah, you hit me in the face. Hi, Cindy.
Hey, what's up, Cindy?
Ooh.
That's why I got to text Beanie when I get home.
I'm pumped for that. I reached out to her the other day. She said she was doing good.
Good.
I try to reach out to her at least once a week, make sure she's good, and chat with her for a couple minutes.
How you feeling, Cindy? All right? I'm good, Hefty. Hell yeah.
That's a really good Indian press.
I don't have enough of the southern drawl on it, but I'm working on it.
I mean, you'll get it one day.
Thank you, buddy.
You're a big boy.
I am. Oh, hell yeah.
I have my own Instagram for my toys. There's a link in the description below if you've never checked it out. I have lots of fun with that. Though it is my second one because somebody hacked my first one, which is very, very disappointing. Some of my really good shots are on the original one. Excuse me. And I've tried to reach out to Instagram to get access to it again, and they're like, no.
Hell yeah, Cindy. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
That's good to hear. Glad you're feeling better and getting back up on the feetsies. That's always a plus. And I have been drawing more lately too, which is weird for me. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but this is my first self-portrait of myself. My brother says I look like depressed Jesus. And I said, you're just mad that I look more like him than you do now. But one of my coworkers that I work with at my job also is an artist. So she gave me this to help me draw more faces. Oh, I'll show you too. So it's kind of how to do like all the line work for like where the chin is and all that. So I'm going to be using this to tinker around with that. So on top of using the sketchbook to write the comic book, I'm also drawing in it now.
I got my draw. I'm been reading Jimmy's voice. I got my drawing tablet fired back up, so art shows are coming back.
Woohoo!
That was my Jimmy. I'll work on it.
But yeah, so that's another week in the can.
Yeah.
Sam's interview and Jason's interview should be coming out probably here, hopefully by the end of the weekend if Jimmy's got time. If not, no rush, not a huge deal. But they are coming down the pipeline. It's just there's a lot of editing to do with a lot of different things, so we'll see where that comes. Actually, if you want to, yes, I could actually do that real quick. Say it's not. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Give me a second. I have to switch. Wait, or do I have to switch accounts? For some reason, if any of you can explain this to me, why my Google Photos is saving half the stuff to one account and half the stuff to another account when I've got more than enough memory in both of them, I don't understand. But yeah, it's kind of confusing me. So hold on. I will actually show you guys because nobody else has seen any of this yet. Other than if you saw it on, what I put on my Instagram? Yeah, my Instagram. So this is the first page of the said comic book. I still working on like an actual cover for it. I have a few ideas rolling around in my head, but I haven't like pinpointed which one I want to do just yet. And then I have page 2 and 3 done, which is it this way. Yes. So this is page 2. Those are some really good shots. I'm very proud of myself.
I'm saying, man, this is really fucking good.
I have an app on my phone that's made for people who do Star Wars pictures. There's an app that I can actually make it look like his lightsaber is glowing.
That's cool.
So I still have to go back in and do that afterwards. And then
you did a little bit of animation. Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. And then this would be page 3. And this is as far as I've gotten so far. So that's where I am right now. I have to finish up that. I've gotten basically everything for the first chapter of the comic book written and who's in it. Their dialogue written down, everything like that. And then the other night while I was in here, I started chapter 2, so I picked that out in a fun little way. I've been trying to do this. So I've been trying to figure out a way that I wanted to do it where they each come from their own universe. So I've been numbering them after friends and loved one's birthdays. So the main universe is 828. That's my birthday. And then one of the other universes that one of them is from is Haley's birthday. So it's 11/17. And the new one for chapter 2 I was working on is what I'm calling my classic era. It's all the like older, not old, well, they're all new toys, but like the older versions of them. So like 89 Batman, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and the Ninja Turtles are all from Universe 8902. So that covers basically anything from 89 to 02 for like movies.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yours is going to be more of the darker ones. That's going to be your birthday universe. So I already had plans for you. Danielle's universe for the wrestler is going to be 316 because that's her birthday and it's Stone Cold's number. Yeah. So all of this is running. Yeah. So even when I'm like at work, all of this, like I'm running so many ideas in my head, and I blame Travis and Jimmy. I haven't been this inspired in a very long time. And
that's awesome.
And it makes me feel really happy that I've got so much going on.
Jimmy's minus 324, the shorting universe. Gabby says that is so sick. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks, Gabby.
Yeah, everybody likes it, man. Pam loves it. Cindy loves it.
Yes, 828 is my birthday, and that is actually kind of cool that it's the area code. So yes, so that's why the main universe is my birthday, just because it's my brain child. So I figured it was the best way to do it.
Might as well.
But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. We were talking about doing shorts soon. He even brought his tiny little camera, which we never got to do anything with because we didn't come up with an idea. But we are working that out in the canon. So there is a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline from a lot of us, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we still have before I let everybody.
I'd like to see some more of the movie soon. Whoa.
Well, if they get on the Discord tonight, if you're still awake, you can get on the Discords. So see, I mean, we can't do it now as if we're live. We can't show people anything right now.
No, sure.
But what I was gonna say is that before we let everybody go, that we've got Kevin's interview still to plan.
Yeah, I reached out to him. See, he wasn't doing much today. He never got back to me on what time he wanted to do it. So I'm assuming he still wants to do it at some point.
I'm gonna get Phil more after we're done this. I'm gonna download it right afterwards, so it's already set to go. And then
that's just ours.
Yeah, it's just ours.
And mine.
So I've been coming up with 2 or 3 ways we want to do this. We can either do it we could do it from, well, you can do it from your house for mine. So you're at your house and you interview me, and then I could do vice versa.
Wasn't Jimmy interviewing me?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Unless they want to do it, then we could do it that way. But I would also, like for the last interview, just get, and I think that's what we're going to do next Thursday for the 2-hour show, is just do a live interview with us 4 about the movie. A whole different topic, like, well, not different topic, but kind of the same questions, but at least you'll be hearing from all of us at the same time, at least us 4.
Okay.
So I think that's what will be planned for the 2-hour show next week. So yeah, on that note, like I said in the beginning, go out and do nice things for people. It comes back to you in some way or fashion. It always feels good when it does. So just try to be good to people, because you just never know what's going on in their life, and your tiny bit of kindness might change their day. RIP to everyone we've lost in the movie and music industry in the last 4 days, which sucks. But yeah, other than that, keep on the lookout. I have a plan for the comic book when it's done that I'm also going to make an animated version, so it like flips its own pages with music and stuff.
Cool.
So I'm going to get chapter 1 probably knocked out in the next couple days. I'll take the rest of the pictures, do all the wording and everything I need to do with it, and then post it individually, and then do like a short of like the pages flipping, give it that page noise with a bit of music. But on that note, I will talk to you all later, and thank you for being here as always. We appreciate all you. Links in the description below for all of our stuff, our channels. Mine, Hefty, Tom and Amy, Travis, Jimmy, Kerry, Marty, and I think there's even one if you go all the way down to the bottom for the movie trailer. So go check that out and tell us what you think. Everybody have a great Thursday, and we'll catch you here next week unless something else happens between now and then and we go live again. So yeah. Deuces.